Fingerbobs. Yoffie lifts a finger, and a mouse is there. Puts his hands together, and a seagull takes the air. Yoffie lifts a finger, and a scampi darts about. Yoffie bends another, and a tortoise head peeps out. These hands were made for making, and making they must do. I'm painting a picture to help me tell the story today. I shall need all these things. Fingermouse is going to help me. I can do the painting myself. But I'd like you to pick me some daisies. Fingermouse, do you think you could do that? Good. Off you go then. Fingermouse, Fingermouse. Careful, that paint's wet. I know, says Fingermouse. The always on the brink-a-mouse, Fingermouse. That's me. I am the mouse called Fingermouse, the mouse with guts and verve. I get past cats so easily with my famous body swerve. Fingermouse, Fingermouse. I'm a sort of wonder mouse, a hit, a miss, a blundermouse, Fingermouse. That's me. Daisies. Just what Yoffie wanted. Lovely. Very pretty. What is your wish today, oh Yoffie? Says Gulliver. Well, I want some shiny things. Shiny things, says Gulliver. Your wish is my command. Nothing shiny here. Nor here. Flap on. That's strange. A bush full of birds. They're not singing. They've got bottle tops on their beaks. They've all been pinching bottle tops, now they can't open their beaks to sing. Still, saves me a lot of flapping around collecting them. There we go. I'm a freer of beaks. For nothing. There you go, little friend. Now you. And you. Tough one, that. There. How many more? One. Two. Oops. Three.
Now you can all sing,
says Gulliver. Didn't know daisies could get this heavy. Daisy delivery, says Fingermouse. What's that shining up there?
Hello. I've got these shiny things here.
Let me free your beak, says Fingermouse.
Thank you.
Says Gulliver. that's better. Who got the daisies? Fingermouse. That's me. Thank you both. I've sent Scampy off to get something shiny too.
I flick up my tail and swim in the sea with haddock and plaice and dabs. I wriggle on rocks with my little legs, past lobsters and limpets and crabs. My name is Scampy, Scampy, that's me. I live on a hand in the sand by the sea.
That flag's shiny. Look at all the stars. I'll have it. I'll have it all. There. Now for some more shiny things. I'll get my girls to help me. Cooey! Cooey! Ah, there you are. Now, I've got a little job I'd like you to do. There are lots of shiny shells on the beach. Collect me some, please. That's it. Room for a few more, I think. There. By the left, quick, wriggle. What a great daisy chain. I think I'll just put it over here so it doesn't get damaged. There's something else I want, Fingermouse. I want some raindrops. Raindrops, says Fingermouse. How can I get them? Oh, you'll find something. All right, says Fingermouse. See ya. A daisy chain. That's pretty. But not exactly what you'd call shiny. Like the stars on my flag. Ah, raindrops. Difficult with a stick. Very difficult. Let me think. Got it. Plink, 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 plink. Cup's full. Oops. Have to do that again. Steady, Fingermouse. Steady. There. Fingermouse. That's me. Raindrops delivery, says Fingermouse. Must be careful, though. We don't want to spill any. How's that? That's great, says Fingermouse. Great. Have you got everything you need for the story? Yes, I think so. There once was a lady pig. She was pink, a beautiful sort of piggy pink, all over. Her name was Olga. And Olga had fallen in love with a pig who lived in the same field. He was black and white, and his name was Algy. But Algy didn't love Olga. Maybe I'm not pretty enough, Olga thought. If I made myself prettier, perhaps Algy would love me. So she put on a daisy chain necklace and went to see Algy. Algy looked at her and thought to himself, what a silly-looking pig. Who's ever heard of a pig wearing a daisy chain? When Algy took no notice, Olga decided to put on something shiny to catch his eye. So she covered herself in shiny bottle tops and trotted over to Algy. Algy looked at her and thought to himself, what a silly-looking pig. Who's ever heard of a pig wearing bottle tops and a daisy chain? Then she added shiny stars and shells and once again went to see Algy. But Algy just looked at her and thought to himself, whee! What a silly-looking pig. Who's ever heard of a pig wearing a daisy chain, milk bottle tops, shells, and stars? It's just not piggish. When Algy took no notice of her again, Olga got very fed up. She took off all the shiny things and the daisy chain and threw them on the ground. Night fell, and the pigs slept. During the night it rained, and when Olga awoke, she saw the daisy chain covered with sparkling raindrops. It looked so beautiful. But Olga knew there was no point putting it on. Algy would never love her. She burst into tears. Big, fat tears. She cried and cried until she was a mass of glistening teardrops. Then she caught sight of her reflection in a puddle. Those tears are like jewels, she thought. If I keep on crying, it'll look as if I've got a lot of sparkling jewels all over me. That'll make Algy notice me. So she kept on crying and went over to Algy covered in glistening tears. Algy looked at her and thought to himself, what a silly-looking pig. Who's ever heard of a pig covered in teardrops? But he did feel sorry for her. Why are you crying? He said. Because you never look at me twice, sobbed Olga. Well, stop crying and let me look at you, said Algy. So Olga stopped crying and Algy looked at her. And then looked at her again. It was like seeing her for the first time, just as she was, without any jewelry or ornament. Just as she was, a beautiful pink lady pig. And he fell in love with her. And they had lots of piglets and lived happily ever after. Well, that's the end of the story.